All right, people, so it looks like Rolex might have accidentally leaked their Watches and Wonders 2025 sneak preview video, maybe 48 hours early. So let's have a quick look, go through the video and see what we can spot. Maybe we'll be able to work out what's going to be released. All right, so first up, we've got the Rolex Daytona. Now, we've been seeing a blue face mock-up version online, which was apparently leaked. I personally didn't like that color combination, you know, the gold Daytona with like a kind of baby bluish dial. So yeah, maybe this is confirmation of that. We'll see. Looks like it's on Oyster Flex as well. That will be a pretty good shout. All right, so next here we seem to have some sort of sun, you know, rising over the horizon. I've got no thoughts on this one really, but what I've been seeing online is, you know, people saying potentially, does this mean the 1908 is about to have like a moon phase or something? So yeah, could be interesting. Let's see how it goes. Okay, next one. So we've got a nice, beautiful sunburst red dial. You'll see towards the edges of the dial, you've got this kind of like shadowy effect. And we've seen that on some of the day dates, actually. The Grammy day date, it has like that kind of smoky grey dial. It kind of fades to black towards the edges. We've also seen it on the green day date, again with like a smoky kind of shadowy effect towards the edge, and also that blue dial day date as well. And so could this be another day date dial? Certainly not impossible. And we've seen these kind of dials before. So yeah, my guess is a gold day date with a new sunburst red dial. Okay, so next up, we've got this 5-link Jubilee solid gold bracelet. You know, in isolation, it means absolutely nothing. But if we look back at some of the leaks we've been seeing recently, could this be confirmation of that solid gold sky dweller with a new green dial? Perhaps, maybe. That one is going to have to be a wait and see. Okay, next up. So we've got what looks like a clear case back, and this is the clear case back that's very reminiscent of what we already see on the 1908. Maybe further confirmation of that previous shot we saw with the sun, you know, rising over the horizon, that is perhaps related to the 1908. I mean, when Rolex tend to drop these videos, there's no real method to the madness. So they kind of just drop things in a really weird sequence. And so sometimes you do get earlier shots and later shots that are actually related to each other, but just separated in different parts of the video. Okay, next one. This is another tasty reveal, to be honest. So we've got what we know is a left-hand Sprite GMT master. Now, we know it's left-hand because you've got the 1-8 next to the crown, and typically on a right-hand side bundle, that's where you expect to find the 6. And we know it's a Sprite, obviously, because of the black and green bezel combination. Now, what's interesting, and this is going to be a really hard one to see, but you've got 3 dots on the crown of the watch, and typically that represents what material the watch is made in. Now, based on this configuration, we could be talking a white gold GMT master here. Now, from the leaks we've seen as well, this could potentially be a green face Sprite. Super interesting, very reminiscent of the Hulks that we've seen in the past, but this time on a GMT. Look, this one's going to be really short. It's purple. It looks like some sort of sand. You know, it might be related to the next shot, which I'll go through, which is a shot of an OP. Maybe is it a new dial for an OP? Maybe a ladies OP. This one remains to be seen. Not much to say here. All right, so that brings us on to the last shot of the day, which looks like it could be some sort of OP. And so that's why when we see the purple colors from the last shot, I think maybe you know, it could be a new dial for an OP. To me, it looks like a lady's hand. I could be wrong. Yeah, so potentially this is a new dial for the OP, Oyster Perpetual for ladies. That would be my guess anyway. So that's a wrap. I mean, I could be completely wrong, right? So these are just predictions. Comment down below what you think we're going to see at Watches and Wonders 2025.